Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Come on in. How's everyone enjoying their long weekend? Let's see. I see Mary. Hello. And Jenna. How's it going, guys? Eileen made it. I'm actually awake. I love it. Hey, Jess. Phyllis. Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Definitely. We're planning a day early, guys, but this way we can totally enjoy our Easter Sunday without, and just the only thing we need to do is squeeze in a little writing. Come and join me for that one. Okay, guys, let's see. Just anybody else besides me ready to get this week over with and pretend that it just didn't happen? Yeah, there's some weeks like that. Definitely. Phyllis to Elaine, glad to hear it. Yes. Let's see. Phyllis, great week. Challenging, but good. Oh, I love that combination. I'm enjoying my my counters for the writings for writing sprints. Or not for writing sprints. For counting my words. It feels good to use a little diamond. I won't lie. Every one of them is 100 words, and it's just, I need a better container, but working on that. I'll find something. Let's see. Lucinda, hello. Hey, Melissa, welcome. Stephanie, hey, hello. Okay, guys. We're going to dive on in. We got lots to do today. We are going to, hey, Tracy made it. Hello. Elaine, I had a good week, but very busy. Sorry, guys. It's raining like crazy out there. But I was like, okay, allergies should be down. No, it's trying to torture me. Allergy season is alive and well. We're gonna do lots today. We're gonna do our 1 hour planning session. You know, we always go squeak over. And then we're going to proceed at 5 p.m. to Eastern to dive on into our writing sprints and get our writing done today. And then tomorrow, I think I'm the only one on live, but that's okay. We're going to do a special 1 hour session at 4 p.m. Eastern, just to squeeze in a little bit of words on Easter Sunday to make sure that we have no 0 days. I like the diamonds, definitely. They make me feel good in ways that I have all the pretty stones on here and crystals as well, but the diamonds are definitely doing it. Just something good did come out of the disaster week, but it was a hard road at the beginning. Hey, those are well earned and should be enjoyed. Diane, afternoon, Tracy, afternoon, Hardies. How's it going, hon? Happy Saturday, happy Easter Eve. Yes. Kokoro, the diamonds are pretty. I love it. I love dollar store stuff. They make us feel good, right? Diane, please hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, sweet. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, guys, we're going to dive on in. But before we get started, without looking at anything, how do you think last week went for you? I will confess, I spent more time on finalizing my Q2 goals and so the projects to go with it. I still haven't gotten to the task part, and I did actually living in my planner this week. I felt like if I filled it out without a plan, that it was like, well, what am I doing? But I should have made myself like a mini micro plan just for the week. So I'm gonna do a little better this week. Let's see, Jess. Glad you said 4 p.m. Eastern, because I would have thought it was 5 p.m. like usual. Yeah, I'm just doing a 4 to 5 p.m. 1 hour time slot just so we don't have 0 day. That's all. It's just to make sure we get that little bit of. I don't want anyone's family to be upset with them, but it's our writing, and it's Camp Nano. I mean, come on, we need to get our words in for the day. Let's see, Dan. It is going good. Thank you for asking. Stephanie side just got my first beta reader feedback, and it was pretty disappointing. Now that is the emotional side answering to it. Give it a few days. Go back and look at it, and you'll probably find that some of their suggestions are valid. Sometimes the way people will word a critique is is sort of unclear, but they don't necessarily have the words. They just know that something isn't quite working there. So give it a couple days, relax, go and enjoy Easter, and then come back to it. You'll probably find that some of it is good stuff that's going to serve your story. I love the diamonds too. Elaine, sorry. Here's definitely yes. Just be strong though. Critiques are hard. Critiques are hard. Always, always. Jenna, I got done more than I'll admit to myself, and feeling better post the break yesterday. Yes, yes. You pushed harder than you should have, but I'm glad you had room that you could kind of move things around. Stephanie Lane, thanks. I'm just really doubting myself now. Be strong, hon. Be strong. It's good stuff in there. It's good stuff. It's going to serve you. It's going to serve your story, and it's going to help you. Let's see. Jess, well, that works good for me because I have had all 0 days this week except for double down day last. Oh, honey. Hugs. But you have double down day was 7K, so you have a nice buffer there. You're not as far behind as you think. Let's see. Diane, Steph, it is in learning experience. Keep on keeping on. Yes, yes. Stephanie, oh, they're valid. That's why I'm so upset. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sending you hugs, hon. I'm sending you support. You've got this. You and your manuscript are going to have to sit down with a glass of wine and have a conversation. Jenna, for many beta readers and editors, it's sometimes a matter of input in and output out without emotional attachment intended. Yeah. Stephanie, I know, Diane. I'm just, yeah. Diane, you can learn and apply stuff. Yes, yes. This is a learning opportunity. So true. Stephanie, Jenna, nods true. Yes. Hey, Angela, how's it going? Let's see. Stephanie to Diane. I know it's just emotional and I need to put it aside for now. Yeah, exactly. Give it a few days. It's raw right now. It's hitting you in the heart and not in the head yet, right? You got to get it to the head part so that you can actually work with it. And right now it's right here. And that's the hard part. Then it just hurt the ego, but the ego is not our compass. Yes, so true. Jess, those 0 days had to happen as much as I didn't want them to. Mentally, it was the best thing for me last week. Yes, and you know that. So that is, you're getting there. You know that you can make up those days, or you can adjust your plan. You know, you just do what works, right? Elaine to Stephanie, don't let one disappointing beta undermine you. You've got this. Take a day or two to eat ice cream and let your subconscious work on feedback. It is tough. Oh, sounds like you just described a breakup. Does that help? Diane, hey Jess, hey Angela. Let's see, Stephanie. And basically everyone, you're right, and I know it, yeah. Lane to Diane, I love that. The ego is not our compass. I'll add that to my sticky note reminders on my computer. I love that. Yes, definitely. That is a good one. Take self-care break stuff. Yes. Sometimes those are the worst weeks or most needed. Yes. Listen, yes, I love that too, Diane. I don't want to be right, Steph. I want to be here for you. I love that. That works. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, guys, we're going to dive on in. I'm just going to do a clean slate and I'm starting anew. Like I said, I did not really use my planner last week. I just, like I said, I was more interested in getting the plan together, which I'm a bit behind on, but that's because I'm making changes to it, and a lot of the plans I was kind of just tweaking before for previous quarters, and now I really want to change them up and I want to get them to really work for me. And if that takes me an extra week, I'm fine with that. Let's see. I hope everyone is enjoying the weekend. Definitely. Stephanie, Jan, oh hun, you're so sweet. Hugs. I know I'm okay. I'm just taking it way too much to heart. Yeah. The ice cream does help. It's scientific. Oh, Elaine, I love it. Stephanie, just like chocolate. Yes. Angela, I finally got into my planner last week. Not as deep as I'd have liked, but it was a start. And that's what it is. We're going to start. On that note, let's dive in, guys. Okay, let's pull up last week's plan. And let's figure out what we accomplished. And we probably have more stars and hearts than we think, and check marks. If you have, and you can also do percentages, because sometimes we start and life gets in the way and we don't get to do the entire part of the plan, but we started, we took a chunk out of it, right? So thank you all. I'm already feeling better. I just needed reminders. Yes. Thank you, Lisanda. Just to Stephanie, I know I really needed to get myself out of the toxic relationship I had been in for the last 7 or 8 months. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay guys, on that note, let's dive in. Okay, so we're gonna go through and oops, come on, where's my mouse? There we are. Weekly review. Successes, challenges, biggest distractions, best fixes, your gold star moments, and what needs to be carried forward. So again, percentages, check marks, cut throughs, red pen, whatever it is that works for you as you go back through last week's plan and see what you accomplished and what still needs to be done. It's not a failure. It just means that you did not have time for that piece, or something in the plan didn't quite click together, and it needs to be a little bit tweaked. Okay guys, 2-minute timer, and let's do our weekly review. Ooh, I need to do this. It's important to Okay, so how did you guys do? Camp Nano, awesome. Figured out there was 2 small little things that wouldn't have taken me long that because I didn't write them down on my calendar, I didn't get done, but they're quick and easy to fix, so I should be able to get that done today. Taxes are a big one. I still need to go get a tax program. I have not done that yet. I have all my documents. Got to get that done. Although it looks like the union that would be doing that for our government is going on strike, so I don't know what happens to the timeline. I may have extra time, not that I'm going to do that. Let's see. Dan, I still don't have planner piece. I am a rep of some sort. Have you tried pulling out the washi and the stickers and see if maybe it's just lacking some color and some fun? I find sometimes that's what I need. And if I pull out the washi, it starts just... It reminds me that it's a place for me to use as a tool, but also to enjoy. Mary, successes, gained a new tutoring client on the side, replenished my sticker stash for free thanks to my bestie. Ooh, nice. Very good bestie. Elaine, success, I wrote a buttload of words at 30K today for Camp Nazarbar. Oh, congrats, Elaine. That is awesome. Oh. And also refreshed my Facebook ads challenge. We have company this weekend, which is fine, but just interrupts the words a bit. Yes. Hopefully they will give you an hour tomorrow to get some writing in. Mary, challenges and distractions. After going thrift shopping, I made the mistake of sticking around and buying more things. Oh, but probably things you needed or really wanted, and they made you feel good. So, and it's thrift shopping, so it shouldn't be too bad. Dad, what doesn't need to be carried forward is more the question. I have to keep telling myself to stop, drop it, and move on if it doesn't move the needle forward with my goals. Yes, and that's a learning thing. I mean, we are so used to, as a society, of taking on far more than we have time for. Our plates are always overflowing, and it's hard to pull that back, and because society pushes us to do more and more and more. So just one step at a time, baby steps. You'll learn what works and what doesn't, and how much time you have to make sure that things are getting done. I was kind of trying to, one of the things that delayed me in my planning was I was trying to think in terms of full days, in which I have the freedom to do whatever. Half days where, okay, I got to pulled out for something. Those pinch days I was talking about, in other words, the busy days, I hated calling them days off because that was really bothersome to me, that it sounds like I was taking a leisurely fun day, and no, it's a pinch day. I can only get a pinch of writing in. I can only get a pinch of social media done. I can only get a pinch of the other tasks in. I'm fitting it in around an otherwise insanely busy day, but it's still important, so I want to get those pinches in there and keep the needle moving forward, right? And then finally, adding in self-care and mental health days and sick days, because we need those. They need to be built into our plan so that we don't know exactly when they're going to happen, but when we need them, we need them. And we can't have our schedule so packed that we can't even have a sick day or have a self-care day when we need it. So they matter. And those days, those become the kind of do what you can, right? Kind of days. It doesn't mean you do nothing, but it means that you're kinder to yourself and you take it easy, right? Let's see, Mary, I meant to say donating to the thrift store. Okay. That's a completely different thing. Dan, I am cool with writer reset kind of life. Yes. Jess, successes, getting rid of the boyfriend that can't control his anger and keep his hands to himself. Oh, hon, that was also the biggest distraction. Best fix, get rid of him, carry everything else forward. Oh, hon. Oh, I'm glad that he is. Be strong, hon. Oh, man, that one might try crawling back. Don't want that. Diane, I am all sticker and washing. I am not feeling it. I need a sticker, notebook, washi, and pen shopping spree. Mini little shopping spree on Amazon. Give yourself I don't know, $20 or something you can play with, and go get some fun pieces. Depending on what you can afford, right? Couple nice little new things. Lasanda, my success this week will be finishing the first draft of book 2 in my romance series today. I have a few household chores to carry forward. Perfect. Feel the successes, writing and day job goals reached. Took wellness day. Oh, beautiful wording. Wellness day. Isn't that perfect, guys? Oh, beautiful. Best fix, regularly checking and updating calendar man board. Nice. Jenna survived the first week back from spring break with students, and sliding from Q1 to Q2 went better than I could have hoped. Oh, that is awesome. Angela, please take a moment to thump the like button. Love it, guys. Thank you. EM, how's it going? Jumping in a little late. Finished up crocheting EOI teacher gifts. Easter. I don't know what that is. What does EOI mean? Let's see. Elaine, so glad you got rid of that, Jess. Yes. Angela, sending lots of powerful energy your way, Jess. Best move you'll ever make for yourself. Yes. Ping. Jess hugs. I am so glad you're moving forward. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys. Oh, my voice wants to be annoying. We're not doing that. Okay, guys. What have you been avoiding? End of year. Oh, duh. Wasn't a mom for enough years, was I? Sorry, guys. Okay. That's one I should have known. What have you been avoiding? What? Why? Does it still matter? If it does, make it priority number one and free yourself of it. Get it off your plate. Get it out of your life. Get it out of your hair. Make it so that you can move forward and not have to worry about that thing anymore. Let's see. Jessica, he's not coming back. Trust me. I've had enough of that. That is the second time I've been in a situation like that with someone. I'm not doing this with him anymore. Yes. I am at end of year. Jenna, thank you for doing those EMIers. Teachers will love them, I am sure. Yes, yes. We always try to do Christmas gifts and end of year gifts and any little thing that we could kind of do. I was packed for years. I mean, I was in and out of those classrooms. Some of those teachers I probably knew better than my kid did. I did that from kindergarten all the way through. And at the end, I did every position on there except for secretary. Phyllis, avoiding some housework items such as mopping. I'm doing it now. Nice. Okay, guys, let's get our 2-minute timer up, and we will figure out what we've been avoiding, why, what really is holding us back. It's probably something that is just conflict related or just discomfort of some kind, but we can get it done. We can get it done. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's map out what we're avoiding and how we're going to fix it. Okay. So the first step I need to do is buy that tax program, then install it. And the rest of it's actually easy. I used to do full-on business taxes, guys, by hand. So running through things through a program now is like, can't be easier. Let's see. Diane, I'm going to also do a little shopping at Temu. It will be my first order. My husband convinced me to give it a shot. Sounds good to me. Diane, the other Diane, as Diane Dobson, is having a blast with that. If you want an affiliate discount, she's got it on her. I can't remember if she has it on both the Writing Sprints one and the art, or just the art one. But check it out, and then you can get yourself a discount and get yourself a little bit more goodies. Let's see, Jenna, right? Reminder, the due date is April 18th instead of the 15th because of the weekend and the District of Columbia's Emancipation Day holiday, which falls on Monday, April 17th, U.S. Tax Day. Okay. Ours is a little kinder. Ours is the 30th. That's why I'm not freaking out yet. Sherry Diane is dangerous. I get sucked in much too often. My daughter, it's AliExpress. I mean, she keeps it, she gives herself like basically a budget about $20, and she gets quite a few nice little things for it, but at the same time it's turning into a habit. Jess, he's not stupid enough to come near me again, I don't think. Patrick's about a foot taller than he is, and he's not happy about the whole situation because he didn't know, nobody did. Jenna, Diane Dobson has been doing videos from them on her art channel. Yes, very dangerous. Just getting my stuff set up to start Q2 on Monday. I didn't start this week because I just didn't have the mental capacity to do it. Yes. Elaine, avoiding another book I'm working on. Went off the rails a bit. So I just put it aside for a while, but I know I'll need to go back and rewrite a bunch of it before I can move on with it. And that's okay. You're beginning to know what you need to rewrite, so that's good. Let's see, Angela, you are right on time, Jess. You can move forward with a clear head and heart. Oh, beautifully said, Elaine, but it's definitely not a high priority right now. Mary, avoiding housework again. Specifically the kitchen. I need to get to it tonight. May start during sprints. Perfect. Jess, Tangela agreed he needed to go away before I tried to start Q2. He wanted to hold me back, and I was going to do whatever he could to do it. Oh, awful. Elaine, ours tax isn't due yet at all. We do July to June with an October due date. Oh, interesting structure. That is very, very interesting. I like that. Sorry guys. Sniffles trying to be. Okay guys. Long range goals. This is the one that this is the one that got me for the week, I think, because I am still making a few decisions. And this is the one I think that derailed me a little bit more than I had planned. I'd set down a few things, but then there were other things that I had still considering. I kind of got in the overthinking loop instead of just going forward. So what is new to Q2? Any prep or research for Q3? Anything you need to remove or delay now that maybe some new opportunities have presented themselves or something has changed? And how do they impact your future plans? For me, I have been doing a lot of work in this notebook, trying to kind of really dive in deep, because I kind of, I want to say recycle the same things, but I kept them too close in my opinion to what I wanted to achieve, because I was being stubborn, to be honest, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do this, but I wasn't really thinking about, were they serving me the way that they needed to? I was kind of lying to myself saying they did. No, they're just kind of something that I think they fell under the I should be doing it versus it works for me and I should be, and it really is something I need to do. So let's dive in and do our 2 minutes on this one. Long range plans, and let's throw them into our weekly plan here and see if they fit, where they fit, and how much we can take on. And go. Sorry. Down those little details here. Let's see. Stephanie runs back in. My best friend's dad just called, and at first I was all panicked, but I think he just wanted to talk to me like talk. It was odd. Interesting. Stephanie, Jess, it's hard to do, so I'm super proud of you. Yes. Stephanie, I basically didn't get much done this week after I finished editing book 1 and sending it to the betas. Thanks, Migraine. Also, though, you usually need a break after you finish editing a book, though. So my goals remain the same, but I've got off days built in, so I was okay. Nice. Just Stephanie, yeah, the more I got involved, the Hardys and my writing, the worse he got because he was losing control over me. I am glad you are free of him. Elaine, I started writing my genre jump book, and I'm excited about it, but that's also the one that went off the rails. Oh, okay. Also need to get on with editing the next romantic suspense for a May release. Awesome. I want to know why it went off the rails. Are you working from an outline, or are you pantsing it? Let's see, Jess. I need to get my plot back on track and get back in a drafting phase. Stephanie, to Jess, I don't have much beyond that, but I'm super glad you're moving on at the party's out. Yes. Mary, long range plans, continue decluttering my home and working on my work in progress. Get back into a budgeting routine. Nice. Okay, guys, next panel. This one's usually our easier one, a little more challenging when we first start a new quarter. Projects: active, current, new, next task steps, good, better, best goals, measured increments. I especially use this one for Count Nano, just to kind of give myself a framework of how many words I want, but also taking into account those self-care days and mental health days, that there's a little bit of a range. Any problems, delays, deadlines, And are they serving your bigger goals? Let's see, good. Oh, let's see. Just to Stephanie, it was either stay with him or give up my hearties, writing and my sanity. No, he can go with yes. Phyllis added a new category to my Q2 goals. Oh, interesting. Thanks for sharing your experience with updating your Q2 goals. I also need to create some space for changes to my Q2 and Q3 plans. Perfect. Stephanie to Jess, exactly. Nods. That's the best solution because writing is too important. Yes. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's dive into our. I can't work with an outline, I think, because I haven't written in this genre much before. Psychological thriller. It's just about finding my way a little more than normal. Interesting. Okay. I hear that. I understand. Okay. Nice. Is it a genre you read a lot of, or maybe just started recently reading? How familiar are you with it, right? Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's populate our plan with our projects. I'm going to try to break things down a little bit more so they're less intimidating on the things that I do know, and I'm going to leave room in the plan so when I finish up the Q2 planning with HB90, I can add a few things in, and there's still room to work with. Okay, guys, and go. Let's populate our plan with our projects. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. Let's see. Jess, I actually went back through HB90 this week. I enlightened my goals and tasks for this quarter. I put all my Saturday and Sundays as buffer days, plus the 2 weeks I already planned off before. Perfect. I still plan on attending all the Saturday and Sunday lives, but they are buffer. So if I don't make it, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Elaine, yes, I read loads of mystery, thriller, suspense. So I've got that going for me at least. Good. So then you probably feel like Is it a character thing? Because I know you write a lot of romance. So do you have your character walking down the path that would be for a romance, and you kind of have to pull that back? Is that possible? Let's see, Jess, with all the emotional stuff I will have to work through, there's no way I'm going to realistically write 85,000 words in this quarter. New goal is to get through Act 1 by the end of the quarter. Perfect, yes. And you might surprise yourself and do more, but at least you're setting yourself up for success. Mary, projects, setting up my private blog for my work in progress, decluttering each of the rooms and closets in my home, organizing my new sticker and planner insert stashes. Nice. Elaine, projects, May release, I need to finish edit. Camp Nano, another 25k words next week. Yes, these are serving my goals. I have some huge goals for 2023, and writing lots of books helps me get there. Love it. Jess, I changed my second goal from write 1,200 words a day 85% of the time to write one scene a day on all my scheduled writing days to ensure I at least write something on all of my writing days. Beautiful. Stephanie, projects, outlining book 2 is my main goal this month and is about 1/3 of the way through. Nice. Awesome, Elaine. Definitely. Okay, guys, next panel. These are all those basic little things that we do that ensure that we are staying on top of all the life stuff that supports us so we can have a writing career. Smaller tasks, chores and errands, meal planning, admin tasks, banking, bill due dates, self-care. Yeah, we schedule it right on in there, guys. At least 50% of our self-care, put it on the calendar. Planning, and sprints you want to attend. If you write down when they are, you are more likely to make it to them. And can you batch together shorter tasks to ensure they get done? So all those pesky little 2 to 5 minute tasks that we don't really, that have to be done, and they're just those mundane everyday things. But you know, sometimes it's easier to just get them off the list if you put them all together in a little package. 25-minute sprint. You can take, 5 to 10 of them and just get them done off the list. You don't have to worry about them anymore. Lysanda, I will be drafting a short story from my first anthology project next week. Very nice. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's go through and populate our plan with all the things that support us and keep us fed, healthy, and housed. Okay, guys, and go. Now what do I do with my stickies? Shoot. Just write a little note here. Not this week. Oops, sorry guys. I'm just gonna keep doing that today, aren't I? Let's see. Elaine, yeah, I think that might be a good point, Tracy. I might have to look at other story structures to see if that helps spark an idea. Yeah, I know you write so much romance, you might just be sliding right into a romantic character, and that's not what you're looking for this time. Just my self-care goal, more or less, stayed the same. Dedicate 2 task blocks a day on self-care activities. Beautiful. Elaine, fabulous stuff, and fantastic, Lysanda. And I added daily journaling to help with my emotions as a task for self-care. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a good one. Very good, guys. I just realized the other thing I do not have on here, and I don't know, and I thought I originally did. Exercise. I will add that in there and make sure that's down there for this for next week. Let's see. Elaine, my meal prep for April has been so successful. I want to do it again for May. Oh, that's good to hear. I've also got to make sure I go and see my mother this week. Perfect. Maybe not perfect. Then, as for self-care, a spa day is on deck. Yes, it would have been my mom's birthday today, so I'm thinking about her a lot today. Jess, I might do something similar to that at home after this past week. Mary, smaller tasks, dishes, laundry, budget my next paycheck, whittle down email mountain, schedule self-care and planning sessions, look at sprint schedule and plan accordingly. Perfect. Dan, wonderful Elaine, on the meal prep and enjoy time with your mom. Yes. Just speaking of journals, I think I have started a new addiction because I have 3 journals I got from Melissa Powers Amazon store that all have purposes, and I think I need 2 more. Well, that's awesome. Alessandra, thanks Diane. Stephanie to Jess, I don't have more than 3 but less than 12 journals on my beds. That's okay. I bought 2 brand new ones and I can't even show them to you because with the green screen they won't show up. I'll have to take a pic of them at some point and I'll just did I do it? I'll put it on the Hardy's page. These things are beautiful and I want to share them. Let's see, Diane, sounds good. Jess, thank you Diane from Elaine, and Diane, sounds good Jess. I love home spa days. However, this will be at a day spa. Ooh, nice. Okay, guys, let's move on into those important dates. As always, we don't just look at the week ahead, we look at the next 2 weeks, so that we can ensure that we get everything done and no surprises happen. Phyllis, what time is the sprint tomorrow? 4 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go for 1 hour. That way we can squeeze our writing in there. Okay, guys, let's see. So events, birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines. Note travel time and if action prep is needed. Always, Elizabeth has joined us. Cool. Let's see. So as always, often there's the task itself is going to take a certain amount of time, but that travel time and that prep time, maybe you need a new outfit for something, maybe you need to buy a gift or a card, maybe you need to mail these things. So then you need to, schedule in, packaging everything up and going to the post office as well. Maybe because you're mailing something, you're not going to see the person. Maybe you need to schedule in that phone call that goes with it, right? So all these little things, we're going to go into, I use Google Docs for all my big planning. I keep telling myself to use my paper planner for the monthly, but I have never really found a good use for it. Not when I want to make sure everything's with me on my phone. So any ideas you guys have for the monthly calendar that would be cool to use it for? I'm all ears. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's go through our important dates and pull up whatever it is we need to get done in the next 2 weeks, and go. Oops. 13th. Oh, what time did I choose? Okay, dates that are important that are coming up for our writing community. A virtual writing retreat will be the 21st to 23rd. My schedule is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern for all days. But we are going to move our plan with me to the Thursday so that we can kind of do a little mini pre-plan for the retreat, because by that point all the dates and times will be up there, so we'll take, I need to put a little note of that we're gonna do a mini choose your sprints for that one, so that way we can create that, we can kind of incorporate into our plan. Right now I think just the bare bones is down there for the actual times. I don't know how much more will get filled in. It depends on how many people have time that they can get in there. So so note that down. The 20th will be our plan with me, and virtual retreat 21st to 23rd. And the time we will probably do that is, I don't want to step on Diane's toes, so how about we say we do that at 4 p.m. on Eastern on the 20th. Does that work for everybody? Let's see. Jess, I have the Plotting Chaos Notebook. That sounds awesome. Home Sweet Home journal and Disco Chad .grid journal. I need the Get Out of My Head notebook. I love it. Oh, I didn't even realize I've only seen the covers. I didn't realize they had the cool names. Elaine, I'm actually pretty free for the rest of April, which is nice. Oh, except my partner goes back for a checkup with the specialist later this month, but that's it. That's nice. Jess, I think she's going to put out a new self-care journal this week too, that I am going to grab. Nice. Mary, important dates. Tutoring schedule has been established for this week. My son's birthday is Wednesday the 12th. Well, happy birthday. Diane, wait until I release my journals, Jess. Ooh, exciting. Okay, guys, we're going to dive on into our next panel. Let's see. Get ahead. Create a buffer for vacations, for longer interruptions, for anything where you feel like you might want to give yourself a little room. With Count Nano, maybe you want to do a 10K day. That way you can really have a nice buffer and reduce every other day of word count. Maybe you want to incorporate your self-care days. Make sure you have those mental health days. Put one in your schedule, maybe once every week or two, depending on how much you think you need them. And then it's how does this serve you? This getting ahead break. What is the its actual purpose for it? 2-minute timer, and let's go through and figure out if there's a buffer. I may for virtual rain retreat. I really want to take a really nice big chunk out of that, out of the story, and make sure. Although by the time we get to that point, I might be in the murky middle, and it may be tougher to do what I'm wanting to do. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's figure out where we want to get ahead, how, and why. Oops, sorry guys. Let's see. Let's try to think of the wording on that one. Let's see. Just Diane. Oh, my pocketbook will love that. Love it. Senior pictures are this Saturday. It's gone by too fast. I'm excited for her for next year, but this mama is a bit emotional. I was with you. That was me last year. It was conflicting feelings of joy, fear, excitement, and sort of sadness. It was tough. Jess, yes, since Diane sprints on Thursday, that's a good idea to plan at 4 p.m. Eastern. If we skip our weekly planning session on Sunday so we can stay 100% focused on writing that weekend. That was my thinking, because it shouldn't take us long. That's just like one extra little thing that we want to do, versus where we were planning with the Camp Nano one. That was more, that had more levels to it. Where this is literally, where do you want them to move to fit in, so that we can take a quick, because I wish we could do it like this today, but there's only the, like I said, it's not quite completely fleshed out yet. It's just the base plan for the virtual writing retreat. So hopefully by Thursday we'll have the full plan, and it'll be easy to go through and figure everything out. Let's see. Just to hugs, yes. Lysanda, after next week, the rest of April is laid back for me. I pushed book 3 back to May. I will use that time to outline and read. Ooh, that sounds fabulous. Elaine, I'd like to keep pushing my words up next week for Camp Nano and increase my buffer, because when I start editing in the May book as well, I will slow down some of the new wordage. Yes, yes, yes. Mary, go ahead, wash my dishes today. Take advantage of the fact that my son is spending the weekend with his best friend to indulge in self-care. I love that. Beautiful. Just part of my hoping Sarah will decide to take up the Tuesday night owl slot permanently if nobody else does. Sarah is doing the night owls for the virtual writing retreat. How awesome is that? I'm so excited. Daily sprints help me keep up the habit, and I never get free in time for Diane's. Oh, there is the replay though. There is the replay. The power of the replay is good. Let's see, Tracy saved me by taking the Thursday night sprint time, so I write on Thursdays. Yes. I've been scheduling me time in the mornings. I used to write, but I'm finding I need a softer start to my day instead of hitting the ground running. Beautiful. Jenna, self-care is off to the best care. Yes, yes, yes. Elizabeth, hey, how's it going? I forgot this was happening today. That's okay. That's okay. You're here. My gold star is getting any words. That's okay. My biggest distraction is this UTI I still have. Oh, honey. Elizabeth, I spent a lot of Tuesday in a hospital due to the pain. At least I hope you got answers finally, because this is ridiculous, hon. They should have given you answers a long time ago. You should not be suffering, hon, at all. Stephanie, I just did my first ever tarot card pull, and I pulled past, present, future. Oh, I love that one. I think I need to pull on my big girl pants and just keep going with my original plans. Yes. Elizabeth, I want to write 15K words next week if it's possible. Take care of yourself. Do an incremental measure. Do the a good, better, best, 10, 12, 15 or something. That way you can manage it a little bit better if the pain's still there, hon. Okay, guys. Oh, Elaine's favorite reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you've chosen with the time you have? What should you delay? Protect yourself from burnout, guys. Always, always, always. Even when I suggest creating a buffer in Camp Nano by doing a heavier word count day, make sure that's not going to cost you the rest of the week. Don't go so far into it that you can't write another word for another week or a month. Push a little bit. Double. That's why we do double down day, because double is not so scary, right? And it will allow us to just get that little bit of extra. So do something that's realistic. Use your good, better, best goals and shape it that way so that you can figure out and actually pay attention to what your body's telling you. If you're edging into burnout, back off a bit. Go do some self-care, do some reading, go take a nice long hot bath. Okay, guys? Let's see. Elizabeth, I am taking an antibiotic now. I have 1 dose left to take later, and I have cranberry juice. Good. Love that, EM. Yes. Phyllis, thanks, Tracy. Great planning session. I'm going to head out now. We'll hopefully see you shortly for the writing sprints. Dan, pace yourself, Elizabeth. Easy does it. Feel better, my friend. Yes. Bye, Phyllis from Elaine. PMS and UTIs don't mix well. No kidding. Double isn't scary, but triple or four can be scary and overwhelming. Yeah. So give yourself grace in there, all right? Jess, I'd like to get back to where I planned to be 2 weeks ago, but reality check, nope, I won't be able to do that. So I'm going to let it go. I backed my Camp Nano goal down. Good. Elizabeth, I may need another round of this antibiotic. And yes, go and get it if you need it, right? And just as for yours, you're backing it down now, but you might surprise yourself. So don't take it as a defeat. Take it as a reality check, exactly what it is. And you might surprise yourself and have more energy. You don't know, but you're giving yourself the room you need to breathe and figure that out. Let's see, Jess, Tulane. No, they really don't. Diane, stay hydrated. Elizabeth, yes. Jess, yeah, my double down day writing frenzy was me blocking out the breakup Friday. So there's more to it. Elizabeth, the writer reset pages from Sarah helped me. Oh, so good, so good. They're wonderful stuff there. Okay, guys, let's go through our plan and just tweak and adjust and reduce or just figure out ways that we can keep our plan but still take good care of us. Okay, so let's go through and evaluate our overall plan for next week and see where we might want to make small changes. And go. Elizabeth, I want 50k words this month, but I'm far behind. I can possibly catch up. Be kind to yourself, hon. Jess, yeah, I don't even really remember what I wrote. I was on autopilot most of the day. Start with a reread. Elaine, reality, yes, I can definitely get my stuff done. I'm on the boil, but I do need to make sure I keep up my input creative well, filling so that I can keep outputting, creating. Love that. Elizabeth, I may be able to catch up. I need 45.5k or 45.6k words to win camp. NaNoWriMo with 50k words. You still have 3 weeks, so be kind to yourself, hon. But don't overdo it. Let's see. Lysanda, I'm shooting for 4k for the short story, but I'm good with 2.5. Love that. Elizabeth, I'll write early tomorrow morning before the church Easter service. Elizabeth, I do have family coming over tomorrow for Easter. Nice. Jess, I've just become very good at masking stuff. Look like everything is fine so nobody notices. I need to not do that. Yes, yes. Diane, protecting myself from burnout is top priority. I don't want to burn myself out of commission for days, weeks, or even months on end. I have to be gentle with myself, yes. Mary, I'm going to go easy on myself as far as the emails are concerned. I need to keep in mind that it's physically impossible to read every single one and retain all the information. Yes, yes. Take notes on the really important ones. Diane, I am shooting for some time in the sun this coming week. Nice. I don't know if we're going to get to see the sun for a few days at least. We have a torrential downpour. Elizabeth, rewriting is much harder than first draft. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys. Next steps. Oops, let's not do that. Come on, there you go. Populate your planner. Create your master plan or deal week. I did not last week and it showed. I know it's Saturday, so I have room to fix some things, but lesson learned, I am going to make sure I get that one done. I thought that one was more important than the other, but I should have still given myself that mini something of what I did know. Schedule my self-care. Schedule your self-care, get it in there, get it into the plan. I read every night, but I never did quite in the last quarter get that going. I wanted to start doing like an afternoon just reading fiction for fun and refilling the well, and it just didn't quite happen, and I'm not sure. I think I would be smart to move that to more of a morning ritual, like when I'm sipping my morning coffee or tea, and just start the day with words, somebody else's, but words, and just refill the well at the beginning of the day. I read a lot of craft books at night, so I think it would be good to do something on the more fiction side during the morning. Create Monday's daily plan so you can hit the ground running and celebrate your successes and all those gold star moments, guys. Follow the plan and build your dreams one day at a time. All right, guys, let's see, what do we come up with here? Jess, when we write later, I'll read whatever I wrote and hopefully it's good. It will be good and bad, but there's probably lots of good stuff in there that you can move forward with. Elizabeth, I've avoided cleaning in a lot of pain, and then working Thursday and yesterday. EM, I am on track for finishing my first novel at the end of this month, but I still scheduled it for the end of May just to give myself grace. Oh, I love that. And yeah, I want an afternoon read slot too. Yes. Elizabeth, I wanted to be much further along than I am, but my body had other plans this week. And you still got some words. Be kind to yourself, hon, little by little. And that's, if you are experiencing pain or discomfort, the writing is probably going to be disjointed anyway. Might be better off to write and journal and write notes to yourself instead. And that way the ideas are there when you're ready to pick them back up. Elaine, oh, that's a good idea, Tracy. Thank you. Yesterday, I read a lot in the morning. Ooh, well, perfect. Thank you. Jenna, thank you for hosting. You are so welcome. Elizabeth, cleaning can't get done while you're in a hospital. No, not really. Give yourself grace, hon. You were not even in the house. Okay, guys, I will see you in 45 minutes for our writing session. So go kick back, relax, do a little bit of work on next week's planning if you can, and that way you will be ready to hit the ground running and have an amazing week. And we still have time this week to get the things done that we haven't. If they are super, super important, don't do them. If they can be moved a little bit, move them. Do the things that are really important. We only have the rest of today and tomorrow's going to be a busy one. So be kind to yourselves, guys. Just Elizabeth, you got more words than I did because I got 0, so you're just fine. Yes. You are so welcome, Elaine. Mary, thank you so much for the planning session. Attending these has really helped me learn to focus better, which is awesome for ADHD. Awesome. Elaine, see you all at the sprints. Yes. Elizabeth, Jess, thanks. I like to beat myself up more than I should. We all do, and we shouldn't. We do things to ourselves that we would never do to another human being. Let's see. Just Elizabeth. I'll stop that out loud. Lysanda, thanks for the planning session. You're so welcome. This is Jess. How do I convince my neurodivergent brain to do that? Have a conversation and journal. Those are the two things that work. Okay, guys, I will see you in 45 minutes. And then we're going to get our words in and continue Camp Nano progress and moving our stories forward.